My experience in Subhati University was so good. I've enjoyed a lot. I've done so much fun here and I've learned a lot from here.
The experience in Subhati University has been incredibly amazing for me, and hence I would say that Subhati is the best.
It's like a small island in a city, and you should totally come here if you are pursuing anything.
The experience of Subhati has been always wonderful. यहाँ रहना, यहाँ पे लोगों से बातें करना, टीचर से थोड़ा थोड़ा एक्सपीरियंस लेना और उनकी कभी कभी डांट सुनना.
Jai Hind to all. I am Dr. Kavita Gupta. A very warm welcome to all of you. Today we are going to conduct a webinar under Faculty Development Program on Innovation and Intellectual Property Rights, an overview of the Indian law in reference to distance education. First of all, I am very glad to tell about our important pillars of this whole university for achieving the huge success till date. Our founder, Dr. Atul Bhatnagar sir, respected CEO, Professor Dr. Shailya Raj ma'am, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Major General Dr. G.K. Thapliyal sir, our enlightening bodies, supporters and motivators for all of us on every moment. Welcome to all of you. Let's talk about in brief about today's FDB topic. Intellectual property is vital for safeguarding our creation, however, big or small. IPTSE or Intellectual Property Talent Search Examination seeks to general awareness about intellectual property and benefits of IPR among students and young working professionals. It is also aims to promote a creative mindset amongst individuals, from those still studying to those who have begun their professional journeys. Everyone can benefit from the exam as well as the course curriculum. As the focus on innovation, research, and creation increases, it is extremely important to foster a creative and innovative spirit among university or institutional students. Experts believe it's crucial for students to know their way around intellectual property rights. Apart from the many benefits of IPR, students can learn about the ways in which they can safeguard their creations, giving them a competitive edge over their peers. Before starting the session, I would like to tell about our Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, Major General Dr. G.K. Thapliyal Sir, SM retired. He has over 40 years of experience in the armed force and higher education. He has been conferred with various prestigious awards such as Sena Medal by the President of India, Commendation Award by GOC in Sea, Southern and Western Command, Lifetime Achievement Award by the Association of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons of India. He has been the head of maxillofacial team at UN Peacekeeping Mission Hospital in Cambodia, head of biomedical research team at Institute of Nuclear Medicine and Allied Sciences, DRDO Delhi, professor and head maxillofacial wing at Armed Force Medical College, Pune, Army Dental Center, Research and Referral, Delhi Kent, and many private institutions. Now I would like to request to our Honorable VC Sir to please shower your blessings with few words. Welcome, sir.
Jai Hind. Am I audible? Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes.
Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Jai Hind, everyone, and a very good afternoon to you all. On behalf of Swami Vivekanand Subharati University, I extend a warm welcome to everyone who are the resource person and who are joining this webinar on online mode, various participants. I also thank and congratulate Director, Distance Education, Professor Dr. Santosh Sharma, for having taken this initiative on a wonderful topic that is innovation and intellectual property rights, an overview of the Indian law in reference to distance education. It's a very good topic, and everybody should know about it. Something I will not take much time because many speakers are there probably. I will only mention one thing. This intellectual property right is one of our fundamental rights. As we know our fundamental rights that our constitution gives us, similarly this intellectual property right is also the right the constitution gives us. It is relevant particularly to those who are very innovative, who are researchers, and who are doing something, coming out with some new innovation which has not been done so far. And that is their product of their intellect. So since it is the product of their intellect, it is their right onto that particular product. So one should understand what are the IPR, one should file the IPR, and how you should apply for the IPR, and what are the sequelae and consequences of not having IPR. So with those words, I wish all the best to all of you and a great success of this webinar. Thank you. Jai Hind. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, sir, for your precious words. Now, I would like to request our respected CEO, ma'am, to please shower your blessings. Welcome, ma'am. Ma'am is busy right now, so right now I would like to invite our guest speaker, Professor Jitendra Kumar Sharma. Before that, I want to say something about them. What are the achievements of Professor Dr. Jitendra Kumar Sharma, Head and Dean, Faculty of Commerce and Management Studies, Maharishi Dayanand University, GGDSD, PG and Research Center, Palwal, Haryana. Patron in Chief, Center for Development Research, Haryana, and Center for Rural Studies, Sahibabad. He is also a coordinator in other high profile professional courses, Fellow of Indian Commerce Association and Indian Accounting Association. He is a advisor fellowship Indian Council of Social Research, New Delhi. He has done BCom honors LLB in taxation, MCom accounting, taxation and marketing, MA economics, PG, CAM, PhD DLIT. He is having 30 years of teaching experience. He has guided 25. He has done BCom. He has done BCom honors, LLB in taxation, MCom accounting, taxation and marketing, MA economics, PG, CAM, PhD DLIT. He knows three languages, Hindi, English and Urdu. He is having 30 years of teaching experience. He has guided 25 MPhil, 15 PhD and dissertation. He has done three minor projects sponsored by ICSSR by the UGC, done two major projects sponsored by ICSSR, one by the UGC. His 10 textbooks published, 8 books edited, more than 70 research papers published in national and international repute, as well as more than 60 research papers published in national and international periodicals and newspapers. He is active as an editor, member, advisory, board of different jury. More than 100 national and international seminar conferences attended by him. Worked as a keynote speaker, visited more than 6 countries in various academic assignments in last 10 years. Involved so many administrative activities, sports, physical education in charge, conveyor of different committees like UGC, ICSSR, ICPR, Legal Literacy Cell, Red Cross, Red Ribbon, electoral process, awarded so many awards by state and central government. Best Scholar Award, Ideal Teachers Rashtriya Gauri Award and others. Chairman and member of high profile professional bodies. Welcome sir, please start your session. मैं म्यूट कर दीजिए. Sir, over to you.
audible?
Yes, sir.
Om Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiriyet Vasudev Sutam Devam Kalsyanur Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Bande Jagat Guru. सभी को सादर प्रणाम, सादर नमन. Good afternoon to all of you. All my respected friends and colleagues. Firstly, I am very much grateful to the organizers of this program, the esteemed dignitary of this university, Vice Chancellor Sir, Madam Dr. Santosh Sharma, and her very nice and peer team, the full dedication to organize this program. All my friends and colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, and my dear students. As regarding this topic, innovation and intellectual property right, an overview of the Indian law with reference to distance education, very rich, and meaningful topic for the academic development of all aspirants in intellectual property right. So my friends, the main mother of the all rights and duties, the main right guard body, it is the Indian Constitution, we all know. And the Indian Constitution assures various fundamental rights, as such as the right of life, the first right, the right of life. The main interpretation of this right is the right of dignity, privacy, livelihood, right to shelter, access to emergency health care, and clean environment. This is the main fundamental right of the life in our Indian Constitution. In the same way, there are so many other rights. The right of equality and non-discrimination. Non-discrimination on a specific ground, such as gender, descent, race, caste, religion, etc. And right to primary education, the freedom of speech, association, movement, and right to business, trade, commerce, property rights through eminent, based on the determination of fair compensation. So, in the same way, as per the guidelines of the Indian Constitution, the intellectual property right is the main right for intelligentsia. This right mainly regarding the intellectual properties, such as patent, trademark, copyright, basically in India, intellectual property right, the main mother या main theme, main institution at the world level, it is the World Intellectual Property Organization, WIPO. So this is the main guard, your main protection agency of the intellectual property right. Main property right, it was this institution was established particularly in 1967 for the enhancement of the creative activities at world level and to protect itself. The head office of this institution, it in Geneva, Switzerland. All countries of the world may be member of this institution, but not it is mandatory. But at present, 193 countries at present are the member of this institution. As far as India is concerned, in 1975, India became the member of this institution. So my friend, basically this is the very big and very interesting and very lengthy topic, and to understand it, so there are innovation and intellectual property rights. There are so many innovations. So as far as intellectual property rights and legal rights are concerned, my friends, intellectual and legal rights which results from intellectual activity in industrial, scientific, literary and artistic field. These rights safeguard creators and other producers of intellectual goods and services by generating them certain time-limited rights to control their use. Protected intellectual property rights, like other property, can be a matter of trade, which can be owned, sold, or brought to. These are the intangible and other mode of the consumptions. Now I am coming the basic concepts of intellectual property right. The intellectual property right is an intangible creation of the human mind, usually expressed or translated into intangible form that assign certain rights of property. In the same way, if I want to express for particular examples this basic concept, so example of intellectual property right include often authors in case of teaching and publishing, the author's copyright on a book or an article, a distinctive logo design representing a soft drink company and its product, unique design elements of a website, or a patent on the process of manufacture chewing gum. Intellectual property right can be defined as the right given to people over the creation of their minds. So basically, this is the safeguard of the creation of mind activities of common human beings. They usually give the creator of an exclusive right over the use of his/her creation for a certain period of time. So this is the indication of the time. And generally the intellectual property right, that there is a certain time limit in this level. My friends, the intellectual property laws vary from jurisdiction to jurisdiction, such that acquisition, registration, or enforcement of intellectual property right must be pursued or obtained separately in each territory of the interest. So this is the main objective. In addition to the intellectual property right can be defined as the right given to the pupil over the creation of their minds. They usually give the creator of an exclusive right over the use of his or her creation for a certain period of the time. So my friends, now I am coming on the main intellectual property rights. It is patent right, trademark, copyright and other related rights, geographical indications, industrial designs, trade secrets, layout design for integrated circuits and production of new plant variety. So my friends, in brief, I want to discuss the each and every characteristic of the particular rights as patent, trademark, and etc. So a patent is an exclusive right granted for an innovation, which is a product, a new way of doing something, or offers a new technical solution to a problem. It provides protection for the innovation, protection for the invention to the owner of the patent. The protection of the granted for a limited period, that is 20 years. Patent protection means that the invention cannot be commercially made, used, distributed, or sold without the patent owner consent. A patent owner has the right to decide who may or may not use the patented invention for the period of which the invention is protected. So this is the main characteristic, main feature of this patent right. At present, all patent right owners are obliged in return for patent protection to publish it, publicly disclose information on their invention in order to enrich the total body of technical knowledge in the world. Such an over increasing body of public knowledge promotes further creativity and innovation in others. In this way, patents provide not only protection for the owner, but valuable information and inspiration for future generators of the research and other types of development and other types of in writings. So, my friend, it is the brief production about a brief law about the patent right. Now I am coming on trademarks. You know, the trademark is distinctive sign of identify certain goods or services in the marketing that there are two main things, brand and trademark. And brand and trademark, the main difference between the both. Trademark is legally a right, legal right and legally registered by a certain law under the Trademark or Patent Act. So, my friend, trademark in connection with trademark, it may be one of the combination of words, letters, and numerals. They may consist of a drawing, symbols, three-dimensional signs such as the shape of packing of goods, audible signs such as music or vocal sounds, some other types of colors used in distinguished features. Basically, trademark protection to the owner of the mark by ensuring to exclusive right to use it, identify goods or services, or to authorize another to use it in return for payment. My friends, as far as other benefits of trademark is concerned, it basically helps consumers identify and purchase a product or service because its nature and quality indicated by the unique trademark meets their needs. Registration of trademark is prima facie proof of its ownership, giving statutory rights to the proprietors. Trademark rights may be held in perpetuity. The initial term of registration is for 10 years. Thereafter, it may be renewed from time to time. So this is the main theme of the main brief inherent features of the trademark. Now I am coming today's main theme. It is copyright, distance learning mode and distance education related rights. And after that, I will come on geographical indication and industrial design and trade secrets. So, my friends, as far as copyright and related rights are concerned, copyright is a legal term describing rights given to creators of the literary and artistic works. Literary means all the book writing, book publications, writing of research papers, policy papers, and other types of main items. This kind of works observed by copyright include literary work, which I have expressed earlier, such as the writing of novels, the writing of poems, plays, reference works, newspapers, and computer program, database, films, musical compositions, etc. Artistic work such as painting, drawings, photographs, and other architecture and advertisements, maps and technical drawings, copyright, subsidize, subsist in a work by virtue of creation. Hence, it is not mandatory to register. However, registering a copyright provides evidence and copyright subsists in the work and creator is the owner of the work. The creator often sells to the rights to their works to individuals or companies best able to market to works in the return for payment. These payments are often made dependent on the actual use of the work and then referred as to royalties. These economic rights have a time limit. Another than photographs, it is for life, author plus 60 years after creator's death. कोई भी जो लिखने वाला है उसकी उम्र के 60 साल और उसकी डेथ इसमें है. Because we all are from teaching fraternity and intellectual fraternity, so at present there are so many latest development in our constitution. It is the right to education, RTE, right to information, सूचना प्राप्ति का अधिकार, and in the same way it is the intellectual property right, बौद्धिक संपदा का अधिकार. So my friends, in intellectual property right, the main as far as geographical indications are concerned, geographical indication are signs used to goods that have a specific geographical origin and possesses qualities or a reputation that are due to that place or of origin. Friends, in agriculture, products typically have qualities that derive from their place of production and are influenced by specific local factors such as the main is climate and soil conditions. They may also highlight specific qualities of a product which are due to human factors that can be found in the place of origin of the product, such as specific manufacturing skill and traditions. A geographical indication points to a specific place or region of production that determines that characteristics, qualities of a product that originates therein. It is important that product drives its qualities and reputation from that place. Now, place of origin may be, it may be a village or a town or a region or a country or a state, what it may be. But it is an exclusive right given to the particular community. Hence, the benefits of its registration are shared by all members of the community. Recently, at present, if we overview over the records of the geographical indications of goods like so many saris Banarsi saris, that is a specific brand on the geographical, and Banarsi sari, Solapur chappals, that is a place in Maharashtra, and Kullu in Himachal Pradesh. Kullu shawls, woolen shawls, that is known as Kullu shawls. It is a very important cloth of the Himachal state. Kullu shawls and other, in J&K, the Pashmina clothes, the Pashmina suits and saris and shawls, the other men and women wears, what it may be are available. So this is the geographical indication. And in ancient India, that is a very good example. Dhaka's Malmal, that is a great geographical indication of a particular product. Dhaka's Malmal and other domains, there are so many streets, particular place that in Meerut, Revdi Gajjar, that is the geographical indication, because you all are sitting in this historical city of the Mother India. So very important city on the chart of the world, map of the world, but India particular. So Meerut scissors, कैंचियां आपके यहाँ बनती हैं, and Aligarh locks, Aligarh के ताले. So all are the geographical indications. So this is the main geographical indications. So my friends, keeping in view the large diversity of traditional products is spread all over the country, the registration under geographical indications will be of the tribe, communities, skilled and other artists associated in the developing such products. In the Northeast, there are so many other important and most important items. So very big list of the geography. Now I'm coming over the industrial designs. Industrial design, industrial design refers to creative activity which result in the ornamental or formal appearance of a product. And design right refers to novel or original design that is accorded to the proprietors or a very validly registered design. Friends, industrial designs are the element of intellectual property right under the TRIPS, TRIPS agreements, minimum standard of protection of the industrial design have been provided for, as a developing country like India has already amended its national legislation to provide for these minimal standards. The essential purpose of design law is to promote and protect the design elements of industrial production. It is also intended to promote innovative activities in the field of industries. The existing legislation on industrial design in India is obtained in the New Design Act 2000, and this act will serve its purpose well in rapid change in technology and international developments. India, our country India, has also achieved a nature status in the field of industrial design. And in view of globalization, the economy, the present legislation is aligned with the changed technical and commercial scenario and made to conform to international trends in design administration. This replacement act is also aimed to, enact a more detailed classification of design to conform to international system and take care of the design related activities in various fields. So this is the brief introduction of the industrial design. Now some important, very interesting and the important item, it is the trade secrets. It may be basically trade secrets. It may be confidential business information, very, very much confidential information. Not particularly for a trade. It is the part of the other, our government, state and central government services, that is where secrecy is the main in our defense services, main example. So in trade, a competitive as may be considered a trade secret. Usually these are manufacturing or industrial secrets and commercial secrets. These include sales methods as far as commercial secrets are concerned. It is sales methods, distribution of goods policies. It is, distribution of goods and the various channels of distribution, methods of distribution, consumer profiles and advertising strategies, list of suppliers and clients, and manufacturing process. Contrary to patents, trade secrets are protected without registration. A trade secret can be protected for an unlimited period of time, but a substantial elements of secrecy must exist so that except by the use of improper means, there would be difficulty in acquiring the information. Considering the vast availability of traditional knowledge in the country of the protection under, this will be very crucial in reaping benefits from such type of knowledge. The trade secrets, traditional knowledge are also interlinked, associated with the graphical indications. So, layout design for integrated circuits, the semiconductor integrated circuits mean a product having transistors and other circuitry elements which are informed on semiconductor material or an other types of material or inside the semiconductor material or design, to perform the electronic circuitry functions. The aim of Semiconductor Indicated Circuits Layout Design Act, it is 2000, is provide protection of intellectual property right. So my friends, the main focus on this act, this design to provide the roots and mechanism for protection of IPR in the layout design, creative and matters related to it. The initial term of registration for this design is 10 years. And thereafter it may be renewed from time to time. That are other types of technology. Ministry of Communication and Information Technology is the administrative ministry looking after registration and other matters for this layout design. Now I am coming on protection on new plant variety. The objective of this plant variety, it is the objective of this act to recognize the role of farmers as cultivators and conservers and the contribution of traditional, rural and tribal communities of the country, particularly agro biodiversity, by rewarding them for their contribution and to research and development for development of new plants, varieties to facilitate the growth of the seed industry. The Plant Variety Protection and Farmers' Right Act 2001 was enacted in India to protect the new plant variety. The act has come into force on October 30th, 2005 through authority. Initially, 12 crop species have been identified for registration, that is, rice, wheat, maize, soybean, pulse, mild, chickpea, green gram, black gram, and etc. India has opted for side genetic system instead of hello, हाँ जी, नमस्कार जी, बोलिए जी, हुई है and this is the main message from a public service commission. Now I am coming protection. Now the duration of intellectual property rights. This is the brief introduction as I have expressed in many items regarding particular items. So, to friends, duration of intellectual property rights, the terms of every patent will be 20 years from the date of filing of patent application, irrespective of whether it is filed with provisional or complete specifications. Date of patent is the date on which the application for patent is filed. Terms of the next part, the terms of every trademark registration is 10 years from the date of making of the application, which is deemed to be the date of registration. The next is the copyright generally lasts for the period of 60 years. Registration of chip layer design for a period of 10 years counted from the date of filing of an application for registration or from the date of the commercial exploitation anywhere in India or in any convention country or country specified by Government of India, whichever is earlier. The duration of the protection of registered varieties in the different, for different crops, namely 18 years for trees and vines, 15 years for other crops and extant varieties. So, my friends, this is the brief, the interpretation of the various, the intellectual property rights. Now I am coming about the distance education with reference to different distance education. So we all know this is the age of the digitalization. The digitalization of the technology, the digitalization of our teaching and learning process, and after the big corona pandemic all over the world and particularly in India. So now we all are taking and we are giving and taking education in online mode. And distance education, the main prime institution of this distance education, it is IGNOU, Indira Gandhi National Open University, and this is the central university of the Government of India in case of distance education. And at present in our country, each and every state government, they are also running a particular state open university in each state of our country. So friends, in I know 3 or 4 state universities, I served in different positions as a member of jury board, member Prabandh board in Madhya Pradesh and in Uttar Pradesh and in Jharkhand also. But at present, the main mode of the intellectual property right, it is the main related with the subject material, the main functions of the distance education mode to provide the published books, to provide the cassettes and CDs, to provide, to organize the lecture in online mode. I know that is a research program at present. In other state university, it was banned by the University Grant Commission. But at present, in IGNOU, they are also running research programs in distance mode. They are running so many programs in distance mode, so there are so many diplomas in distance mode. As far as our esteemed management institutions are concerned, IIM Ahmedabad, IIM Kolkata, IIM Lucknow, and IIM Hyderabad, Chennai. Nearby 60% of their total work frame totally depends on distance mode. So we are living in particular digitalization age. As far as PG diplomas of intellectual property law distance education procedure is concerned, there are so many institutions at present in India. They are providing the diplomas in intellectual property law distance admission mode. Indian Institute of Law at New Delhi provide the intellectual PG diploma in law and legal system. In the same way, law of trademark, it is the same, and diploma in other types of law and copyright designs, law of patents, and other activities in distance mode. Majority of our aspirants, they are benefiting. So, my friends, topic is very, very introspection of the, it needs the introspection of the mind and hearts and soul, what it may be. Law is law. No, no one can it larger, no one can it reduce. No koi bada sakta hai, no koi ghada sakta hai. So my friends, it is very technical and very knowledge based and endless topic. So मैं यही कहना चाहूंगा कि दिल पे मुश्किल है बहुत दिल की कहानी लिखना, दिल पे मुश्किल है बहुत दिल की कहानी लिखना, जैसे बहते हुए पानी पे हो पानी लिखना, जैसे बहते हुए पानी पे हो पानी लिखना, कुछ भी लिखने का हुनर तुझको अगर मिल जाए, कुछ भी लिखने का हुनर तुझको अगर मिल जाए, इश्क को अश्कों के दरिया की रबानी लिखना, क्योंकि दिल पे मुश्किल है बहुत दिल की कहानी। साख से तोड़े हुए फूल ने हंस के ये कहा, साख से तोड़े हुए फूल ने हंस के ये कहा, अच्छा होना भी बुरी बात है इस दुनिया में, अच्छा होना भी बुरी बात है इस दुनिया में। तो फिर उत्तर में आया कि क्या है सूरज तेरी औकात है इस दुनिया में, रात के बाद भी एक रात है इस दुनिया में, रात के बाद भी एक रात है इस दुनिया में। अब रात के बाद भी एक रात है तो सूरज को निकलना थोड़ी बंद करता है, तो हमेशा निकलता है। रात के बाद भी एक रात है इस दुनिया में। और आगे कहते हैं कि एक ही ठाव, एक ही जगह पर, एक ही ठाव पर ठहरेंगे तो थक जाएंगे, एक ही ठाव पर ठहरेंगे तो थक जाएंगे, धीरे धीरे ही सही राह पर चलते रहिए, धीरे धीरे ही सही राह पर चलते रहिए, समझते रहिए, चलते रहिए, धीरे धीरे ही राह पर चलते रहिए, ये जिंदगी भोर है, ये जिंदगी भोर है, सूरज से निकलते नहीं, ये जिंदगी भोर है, सूरज से निकलते नहीं. So that there is no end of creativity, और वो एक regular and endless process. So many thanks. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir, for such a informative session. Now, I would like to invite Director Professor Dr. Santosh Sharma ma'am to share their views on today's FDP topic.
Thank you so much for a wonderful explanation of the IPR. Really marvelous. Every point is discussed one by one, and it is convincible to all the listeners that they may understand what the meaning of the IPR, what the benefits, and how can we use the IPR. Now, Jai Hind to all the learned dignitaries, professors, students presented and linked in the webinar organized under FDP in Directorate of Distance Education, Swami Vivekananda Subharti University, on innovation and intellectual property right, an overview of the Indian law in reference to distance education. Really, sir, it is a very pleasurous moment for me that we have Honorable VC sir, respected CEO ma'am, and Professor J.K. Sharma ji, are renowned personality in education for enhancing our knowledge and to clear the conceptual framework of IPR in the sphere of innovations, creations under the reference of distance education. Lots of informations and discussion we have done on the topic, but some points are creeping in my mind that would be valuable regarding IPR. First of all, we have understand that what is the IPR, but in general words, we can say that how can you protect your indigenous work that are the production of the intelligence, of your property, either in every sphere of your life, geography, everywhere. We can say this is, and how we will protect it according to our own is called IPR. In the simple words, and to make the law, no one can copy it, no one can steal it, no one can make it its own, or all these law that prohibited such type of stealing or this copying comes under the IPR. I would like to say a few points that it can help us to protect our unique creations. Our unique creation, because they are our own. They are the production of our lifelong thinking, process of thoughts. So they should be our own. No one can take them no one can make them that this is ours, because in education, in industry, in everywhere, some some try to copy this, some try to take this by their own name, but this IPR provides us the rules, the regulations, the law, that how can we these thoughts, these creations, these unique creations, thoughts, or these patents, designs, alphabets, everything in every sphere can be made their own property. And next is to distinguish between inspiration and plagiarism. What the inspiration and what the plagiarism? It means that no one can take your initial points to make update by their own work. This is called, it provides you the facility of to make a distinction between inspiration and plagiarism, knowing what falls under the purview of someone right. And it also provided the facility that we come to know that what is the purview of someone rights, how much the area, how much the sphere of the someone to extend into this sphere of in sphere or of IPR of the others' creations. Next, it is valuable for the research work. It is also valuable for the engineering students and for their innovations, and it is also valuable for the startups. So these are the some points. As we know, in India, no one before this, when this act not come into the existence, we have the mother, or India have been the mother of many things, but now the other foreign countries are providing them as their own patents, because we never go into this, that is we provide for the others without knowing this. Now the India come to know that how these all the thoughts, these all the in the field of the medicine, in the field of the creations, India has no parallel, but this till now, but other countries are providing them by wrapping them by their own wrap. And now India come to know by this law that we can make it by our own. So IPR is very important in the field of education, in the field of our production, our industries, our startup designs, patents, everywhere. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Now I share the with the Kavita. Kavita, come to.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the information. Before ending the session, this is time to give thanks. Thanks to our VC sir, CEO ma'am, director ma'am, our speaker, to spare the time for this wonderful and knowledgeable session. And my request is for the feedback form, please check the live chat and the comment box so that you can get the certificate. Thanks to our talented entire technical team for all the support to make it possible for all of us. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Jai Hind.